continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Hello, friends, and welcome inside the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center on the campus of Adrian College in the home of Bulldog basketball. Today, ACTV proudly presents this women's MIAA basketball matchup between the visiting Thunder of Trine University and your Adrian College Bulldogs. My name is Nathan Lindner, joined alongside by Braden Packard. And BP, both these teams are polar opposites when it comes to their record. Trine is ranked number 17th in the D3 Hoops poll, having a really nice season, sitting at 12-2 overall, 5-0 in conference play. They're winners of 4 in a row and 9 of their last 10, with their only loss coming to a top 10 nationally ranked team in UW Oshkosh. What have been their keys to success this season?
Well, their main key has definitely been Sydney Wagner, leading the team in both points, rebounds, and assists, and not too shabby from three, having 39%, making 16 over 41 attempts.
Yes, sir. As for Adrian, they've been struggling this year, 3-11 overall, 2-3 in conference play. They have lost 5 in a row now. Their last win was back on December 16th in that thrilling triple overtime game against Olivet. It's going to be a tough task for the Bulldogs to pick up a win today, but what are some things they can try to do to get back on the right foot and try to compete tonight at home?
Well, the Bulldogs definitely got to stay tried and true on how they score offensively. They're definitely stronger in the post play and definitely driving towards the paint, but at some point they're going to have to learn to extend their range.
Very well said, BP. Thank you for joining me on the call tonight. It'll be a great Wednesday night for some college hoops at the Division III level. Both teams just getting set with their starting lineups. For Trine, they have gone with the same starting lineup all year. Coach Andy Rang has gone with Wagner, Sherwood, Tate, Roanhouse, and Hines. And as for Adrian, Coach Miller has had the same starting lineup for all of their conference games, going with Babb, Skidmore, Otto, Ix, and Leinerth.
Well, as you said, the Trine rotation for the starting roster hasn't changed all season. If it isn't broke, don't fix it, as that has definitely led to a positive record of 12-2.
Yeah, positive for them as well. All their top 5 scorers are all upperclassmen. This is a team with a lot of experience coming into the season, not really losing a lot of talent from last year. Only seniors that were last year were a couple of bench warmers, but nonetheless, they were playing. Here's an early steal from Kylie Skidmore as the tip was won by Trine, quickly stolen by Adrian, hopefully getting some quick offense going. Adrian scores the least amount of their points in the first quarter, and there's an early turnover. Unable to handle it was Morgan Babb. As Trine looks to put their first points up on the board, they have, in contrast, scored the most points in the first quarter for their whole season, scoring a total of 259 over 14 games. An early 3 from the right wing of Katie Tate, unable to go. Rebound Bulldogs, here they go in transition.
Well, as you said, Trine typically gets a lot of their points here in the first quarter. They want to get things done quick and easy and let their players on the bench develop, as they do have a lot of talent there.
Yeah, deep bench taking up all of the seats there, even adding some extra ones, and an early foul called just over a minute into the first quarter here, and Kylie Skidmore will go to the line.
First trip to the cherry stripe of the game. Kylie Skidmore is so far shooting, I believe 66% from the free throw line. Let's see if she can knock these two down as she knocks down the first one.
Yeah, absolute cash money, nothing but net on that one. And gets the second one to go. Good looking stroke from her early on, as this team has been struggling all year shooting-wise, especially from the free throw line. shooting under 70% as a team, not what you want to see from a head coaching perspective.
Especially you want to be above about 75%. If that's that.
Yeah, early bucket there from, you guessed it, number 15, Sydney Wagner. Keep your eye on her for Trine, the leading scorer. As Braden said, she'll be handling the ball much of the time. Quick 2-2 tie here in the first quarter. Adrian College back on the offense. Here's Skidmore working inside, nothing there. Over to Babb. Drives inside, but first a kickball violation, trying to get the ball into Aubrey Ix.
Now, almost another turnover here for Adrian. That would have been their second of the game. Not how you want to start it off, but great job for able to retain possession.
Yeah, Adrian, name of the game definitely has got to be to limit turnovers. And as we nearly have one there, and it is, Trine picks it off. A nice pass from Wagner up for the left-handed layup. Good from Aaron Sherwood.
Sherwood just gets to the go, just makes it look so easy.
Kylie Skidmore brings the ball up for the Bulldogs, a point guard senior out of Riverview, Michigan. Starting in her fourth year at Adrian College, and a travel, another turnover on back-to-back possessions for the Dogs.
There's a travel because she lifted up her pivot foot while she's there in the post. While that would typically not really be called, great job by the refs to notice that.
Great officiating crew we have on here tonight. Three-man crew, as is the usual with all college games and even varsity at this point. And an offensive foul. It's going to be an illegal screen, looks like, called against Aaron Sherwood.
Their feet weren't planted, leading to the illegal screen. That's a rare call nowadays. You don't really see that one.
Yeah, usually the offensive foul calls you see are towards the basket, a barreling player coming down the paint, ramming into the defender, set and still. As here's Ix, kicks for a nice little jump shot from Otto Cash.
Exactly what you want to see here from your players, and tying it up 4-4. They can keep up this pace. What you were saying earlier, if Bulldogs can keep it within 10, they have a chance.
That's right. 10 in the first quarter is what I said they have to do in order to have any chance of an upset. And there's a three-pointer rattles around from Sierra Hines. Bulldogs keeping pace early in this one. Thus far, trying a little off from distance. And there's a steal using the correct hand was Sierra Hines, who just missed that three-pointer. And here come a couple of subs from Trine.
Had to play tightrope a little bit, as that was really close to getting on the bounce. Almost was able to retain possession, but just couldn't get it cleanly.
Two fouls to none early on in the game. A little 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Trine, two fouls. Bulldogs with none. That'll also be big moving into late in the quarter in order to stay out of the bonus. As both these teams really don't shoot it very well from the stripe. Trine also around 70%. I believe under 70%. Looking for someone to get it to. And the right side, there's Otto. Got to put it up from deep. Hits the rim, avoids the shot clock violation. Here comes the Thunder in transition, but a great defensive stand by Anya Riley to make it hard even to move the ball up the court. Moving inside, taking a little flop was Skidmore, and we have a travel.
Great job by Riley with the hustle to get that rebound, but just forgot once you plant those 2 feet, when you get the rebound, you got to get that pass out, or that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, that one's just a killer. A good defensive stand to force a forced shot, really, and a nice rebound, and then just travel. Can't give those things away. Already 4 turnovers, less than 5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Trine back in offense. Nice backdoor cut there. Gets it to go. This is Allison Kapouch.
They've definitely worked on that one on practice. You can tell that just looks so seamless coming into the paint.
And here's driving inside, unable to go a little too far for Lish. Rebound, Babb, a three. Got it! Caitlin Otto. Thunder back on offense. A rare deficit for them, 7-6. They trail. Just over 5 minutes left. Gets it inside, puts it home. Addison Hutchinson.
Great job from Hutchinson to withstand the contact while bringing it into the paint. It takes a lot to be able to do that, and it took a lot of contortion.
And that's going to be an offensive foul called against number 20, Kylie Skidmore. And we have hit our first media timeout, the under 5 media timeout in the women's. And early on in this one, Trine leads 8-7.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit. Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit.
Welcome you right back into the action. Trine with the early lead, 8-7. And there's a steal. Nice play by Anya Riley going on the ground to get that one. That's really been the name of the game thus far is turnovers. Adrian keeping pace with the Thunder thus far, but 4 turnovers is honestly a miracle that they're still in this game right now.
I have to agree with you. They've just been testing the waters a little bit too much here. But that's Morgan Babb extending the range. Straight nylon.
Yeah, unbelievable. Only her 11th made three-pointer on the year, shooting it at 26%. Top of the key three. Looks good from her. Nothing but net and a 2-point lead. And there's another three. Cash money coming back was Allison Capuch responding with a 3 of her own.
Going 3 for 3. Let's see if both teams are going to continue to extend their range or see if they're just, Bulldogs will probably go back to their bread and butter here.
Yeah, a little bit of hesitant backdoor cut there. Skidmore finds Lish. Her left wing 3. Almost get it to go. Rebound. Wagner, the leading rebounder, the leader on this Trine team. Nice little jump stop there. Count it.
Great job to slow down on that mid-range shot. That meant all the difference in the amount of space that she had. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, great. Nice patience there from Sydney Wagner, a senior from Warsaw, Indiana. Here's the Bulldogs back on offense. Riley, top of the key. Gets it inside for Babb. Dishes outside. Lish couldn't get a hold of it. Outside. Here's Skidmore moving in there. A nice step-through move and can't get it to go.
Tries using her strength to her advantage there in the paint, but just couldn't get it to go as it wobbles out. That's a great opportunity there from Kylie Skidmore. You'll see a lot more of those throughout this game.
Kylie Skidmore also the leader for Adrian, not leading in points this year as she did last year, but still up there, averaging 9 points a game. As we had a loose ball foul there called against Hannah Lish. 2 fouls now for each team with 2:49 left in the first quarter.
Bulldogs looking to hold on still as they're only down by 3. Let's see if they can still play their hearts out defensively, but that'll be a shooting foul right there.
Yeah, killer offensive rebound from the Thunder. Taken inside. Lish might have gotten the clean block up top, but I believe they're going to call it on the body. Had her hand on Willem's hip, and she'll go to the line for 2.
One of the more difficult fouls to call, as that was just a really different, it was a weird angle because she was coming from behind, and it looked like it was all clean ball, but that could have been a little bit of risk there too. So great job for them being down there and seeing that. They got eyes like hawks.
Yeah, referee's very good. Willems goes 1 for 2 from the line. Holds it only to a 4-point lead for Trine. Bulldogs still looking to get a couple more points on the board. Here's Leinert. Babb thought about another 3. Picks up her dribble. A nice cut for Leinert. Kicks it to an easy jump shot for Ix. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound there and a box out from Roanhouse. Trine quickly back on offense. Looking inside, kicks it. Moving back, a nice left-handed runner around the rim and in.
Went all around the world, finally rolled in. Great job from the Trine Thunder for making this a 16-10 game with almost the first quarter ended.
Yeah, under 2 minutes to go. Trine putting a little bit of a run on their own, and there's a 3. Rattles it home. That's Caitlin Otto.
Otto from downtown, as she's just letting it fly.
Feeling it tonight, and the Bulldogs are definitely in need to make some 3-pointers if they want any shot at staying in this game. Only down 3, and there's a 3-pointer, hard brick off of the right iron. And the Bulldogs turn it right over. There's 23, Sydney Horton, unable to get it. Bulldogs coming right back, fast-paced transition. They need a bucket here. Losing in the corner is Lish, looking for someone to pass. Ix hands it off back to Lish. We'll reset the offense. 16 on the shot clock. Over to Otto. Now to Babb. Into Ix inside. Babb, and they're just running into themselves. 5 on the clock. They got to put a shot out. Babb from way downtown and an air ball.
Great shot attempt from Babb. You just had to put something up. Great, but the defense from Trine was just stellar. I mean, you couldn't really do too much. Everybody was guarded well on the perimeter, and when you're guarded well on the perimeter, you got to throw some grenades up like that.
Solid defense, but Asian really just had nothing going on offense. No backdoor cuts or any movement inside. Kind of just hung out around the perimeter. And here's Trine doing, as I say, a nice backdoor cut there. Beautiful offense.
Skidmore trying to direct some traffic, trying to space out the court because they're just staying around the painted area.
Shot clock turned off. 12 left. Skidmore. On the right side, Leinert. She dicks inside, and that's unable to go. Might have been tipped. Ickes can't get her layup to go. Rebound. Back to Ix. She puts up another shot, and the horn sounds into the first quarter. And a sloppy game both ways, Braden. Only 18-13. Bulldogs, I believe, with 4 or 5 turnovers that quarter alone, but they're only down 5.
Trying not looking like their usual selves, but, they're still with the lead right here with 5 points with this 18-13 lead. Let's see if the Thunder can keep up this pace coming into the second.
That's indeed a very good first quarter both ways. 18-13 your score. You're watching Adrian College Television here at the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center, Wednesday night college basketball. And we'll be right back after this short break.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest, a U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities.
Welcome back, folks. Inside the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center, Trine leads 18-13, getting started in the second quarter. Skidmore brings the ball up over to Leinert on the left wing. Screen from Babb. Ix, top of the key. Giving her the range to shoot. She won't take it. Skidmore on the left dribble, try to look inside. Babb up top. Love it here from the Bulldogs, trying to get some backdoor cuts, moving aside. There's a left wing three-pointer and a second air ball in a row from Babb. A nice second chance play from Leinert, but that puts Trine on the offensive transition. They got numbers. Bulldogs able to collapse very nicely, finally getting to the half position. A corner three is not going to go. Rebound to Morgan Babb.
2 wide open 3 opportunities from both sides. I mean, kind of confused why everybody wants to keep driving to the paint, but then again, this is just earlier here in the second. You know, you just want to learn your range from the game. Sometimes you got different range, and sometimes you got better one.
Nice move there from Kylie Skidmore with the fake dish and easy layup. Sydney Wagner trying to get her team on pace here, only up 3. Moving into the second quarter, over a minute to go. Back to Wagner, right wing, looking for the cut inside. Now throws it inside, double teamed quickly is Katie Tate and is fouled.
Try and almost risk the biscuit right there, sending it to a double-teamed player, but it ended up going in their favor as the foul gets called. Foul gets called. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's lost in the sauce.
Now that one against Aubrey Ix. A great straight-up defense by Morgan Babb. Another chance there from Tate. Offensive rebound back to the Thunder, and that's going to be called for a jump ball. And it's going to stay here with Trine.
Well, 2 fouls called on Adrian back-to-back. Not exactly what you're looking for here in the second. Let's see if the Adrian Bulldogs can clean up their act here.
Up top, it's Tate dribbling. Nice move there. Easy pick and roll finish for the Thunder.
That seems to be their bread and butter for the Trine Thunder. I mean, it's just pick and roll or either the pick and pop, and you just love to see it. I mean, they just play it to a T. I mean, it's not anything too fancy, but they just make it look so easy.
And a foul on the pass going to Aubrey Ix. It's going to be called on Katie Tate. Thunder bench didn't like it right in front of them. Yeah, the Thunder offense really good. Pick and roll, pick and pop, as you said. A lot of backdoor cuts we've seen. Skidmore, nice dish pass to Leinert. Can't get the 3 to go. Heavily contested by Roundhouse. Offensive rebound, though, for the Bulldogs inside to Ix. Backing her player down quickly. Trampled on the ball. Leinert taking a baseline outside. Wagner almost had another one. Would have been her third three-pointer of the night. Great rebound there from Tate. And a beautiful looking transition shot from Sydney Wagner. What a play.
Sydney Wagner was a slow-mo in the air taking that mid-range shot. It just took her time. Splash. Oh, my goodness. Making it 22-15 for the Thunder.
Now, that seems to be her bread and butter for transition, is just drive through and then take a nice little jump shot right about from 10 feet out. Seems to have that one dialed down, and a foul in the paint will remain Adrian ball.
It's almost like it's slow-mo, like it's a 90s action film, but it's just so deadly.
Adrian underneath the basket. Wagner pops another one. Got it from Caitlin Otto.
Caitlin Otto seems to be their life support, just draining these threes. I believe that would be her 3rd of the night.
I believe you're right, BP. Here's Sydney Wagner behind the back, looking for players. She had a little jump shot space there, and a travel first from Tate.
I have to tell you, these officials have to be some of the best I've seen. They have just been able to see these calls from a mile away. They're just ready. Like I'm stunned. This is the type of officiating that you love to see.
And it's nice to play a game where it's officiated very well. And here's the Bulldogs. Morgan Babb up top. New defense there by Sierra Hines. Caitlin Otto looking for Leinert. Over to Skidmore. Driving inside, and a good defensive play to reach in with 2 hands by Katie Tate, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession, Adrian College.
Right, that was very close to being a reach-in, but great job to just get a hold of the ball and force it. But this will be great court positioning here for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they take advantage of it.
Yeah, great job not being a reach as she reached with two hands. And there's a tip deflection steal by Zoe Wilhelms, and a take foul from Caitlin Otto will send Willems to the line.
That'll be the Thunder talking it out. Same thing with the Bulldogs. You know, this rare opportunity here on the court for you to communicate with your teammates. A little like these small little down times is just a way to communicate with your squad to make sure, like, hey, you locked in, we good.
Yeah, you see a lot of that really at the D1 level, and especially I see it a lot in Big East play. I don't know if that's just because that's a lot the only conference I really watch, but a lot of these teams, the whistle will blow, and they'll, especially in volleyball, you see that a ton. They'll just come together, say, hey, regroup, we got this, maybe a quick little pointer here or there, and then you just keep rolling with the game. Bulldogs back on offense. Here's Lish. Finds it to Otto, who's got the hot hand from three. Inside Skidmore. Can't control it. Babb, now Ix. Trying to direction motion, 10 on the clock. She'll take a one-on-one going baseline behind the bucket. Otto again. Finds Skidmore, who's just going to chuck one up and drains it.
She has an unguardable jumper, brings it above her head, and just launches it up. I mean, you can't guard that. Almost like a Larry Bird kind of jump shot.
Yeah, I believe that is only her second made three-pointer of the season. Unbelievable. Bulldogs looking to have the game of their season thus far. And here comes a steal. Incredible play by Ix. Babb bounced past the Lish. Blocked out of bounds, but it'll stay Bulldogs basketball.
As you're saying, that was her second made three of this season. I mean, if there's a time to show up and show out, it's right here against a ranked opponent.
Yes, indeed. Trine ranked number 17th in the nation for D3 women's college hoops. A little bit of a struggle here thus far. Bulldogs have been playing great. Unbelievable shooting. Only down 3. 5.5 minutes left despite all of the turnovers. And another one right there. That's going to be their 8th on the game already. I thought it was only their 5th, but I was looking at Trine, who's also turned the ball over quite a bit here early in the game. Both teams averaging a lot of turnovers, and there's another one. Back-to-back travels we go. Adrian College averaging 19 turnovers a game this season. As for Trine, they're only averaging 12, which isn't too bad.
You know, both sides, you know, are looking a little bit rattled tonight. But, you know, semester's just starting up. Probably new classes have got them in. New schedules have got them going wild. But hopefully they'll get the game going here. I mean, game's pretty close here in the second. Both sides will probably get it locked in here in the third.
Yeah, we wish all student athletes the best of luck this semester. A nice little move there. Pivot foot from Aubrey Ix. Thunder only up 1, looking for some offense. They've been cold lately. Here on the right wing is Capuch. Gets it inside. Sherwood around the world. Can it get to the offensive rebound? And almost a foul there, but able to put it home was Zoe Willems.
Every single time Bulldogs get a little bit close, the Thunder just lock in and try to keep that lead. Bulldogs are only down by 3 here. So they got the opportunity to tie it up here in the second. Oh!
And there's another jump shot by Aubrey Ix. Bulldogs have made 4 of their last 5 field goals. Putting in a little bit of a surge, trying to give Trine all they can handle in this second quarter. It's been a long time without a whistle. Next whistle will be a media timeout. There's a little bit of a forced three-pointer. She'll get it right back is number 24, Capuch. Now inside, Sherwood going to that same move with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Ix.
Great job from Ix to get that rebound because there was a couple Trine players down there with some better positioning, but she was just able to put her shoulder in and just get that rebound. Great job for the Bulldogs.
Almost stolen from Trine, and Aubrey Ix with the second jump shot rattles it home.
She's going so deep in her bag, she's finding fries at the bottom. Oh, my goodness.
And the Bulldogs take the lead 27-26 with 3 minutes to go left in the first half. Both teams looking to make some mass substitutions. This may have been the second squad, and another pick and roll time for the Thunder. Putting it home now is Sherwood.
Remember, folks, the last time these two teams played last season, the score was 84-35. This is definitely a way closer matchup as it was last year. I mean, Bulldogs are definitely showing that they can fight.
Yeah, showing the fight here, 27-28 in the second quarter, and I believe we should be having a media timeout right about now. And there's the signal from the referee. 2 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the second quarter. Bulldogs putting in a great run, only down 1 this far in the second quarter. And we're going to take our media timeout. We'll be right back on ACTV.
10 years ago, Adrian College Television set out on a mission to bring the excitement, the passion, and the unforgettable moments of Bulldog athletics to fans everywhere. From the field to the court, from nail-biting finishes to championship victories, ACTV has been there to capture it all.
Yeah, Jordan Spear, happy birthday, buddy. I'm sure.
This year, we celebrate a decade of dedication, 10 years of innovation, teamwork, and delivering the energy of Adrian College straight to your screen. Here's to the next chapter of ACTV, because at Adrian College, the story is just beginning.
Two and a half minutes to go in the first half. Bulldogs on a close one, 27-28 against the Trine Thunder. At the line right now, Kylie Skidmore, who was fouled just before the break. Can't get home the first one, now 2 of 3 from the line. Also just hit her second three-pointer on the year. Gets that one to fall. And we have a tie ball game here, 28-28. Nice and high scoring here so far in this game as the Thunder put in their mass substitution, all 5 new players in from that one. Looking inside, got Haley Cole backing down. Curley has the mismatch, can't get her little runner to go.
Oh my.
Skidmore makes Wagner touch the ground a little bit, didn't decide to put up the shot to try to make the clip. And a hard foul down there on the baseline.
You know, as somebody that frequently plays 2K25, it's kind of hard to finish the clip, you know? But that was some great handles right there from Kylie Skidmore. Had her opponent lost in the sauce.
Yeah, Sydney Wagner, 6 points in the night. And yet another travel we have in this game. What do you think, Braden? That's got to be like 8 travels we've had?
We've had 8 travels. I believe we're getting close to double-digit turnovers, and we're not even at the second half yet.
I mean, we have 13 total turnovers between the teams. 6 from the Trine and 7 from the Bulldogs. And a loose ball, or excuse me, an off-ball foul going to be called against Anya Riley.
There, you know, there's definitely something in the water this morning. I can tell it, but both teams are definitely showing up to play.
An attempted tip pass from Aubrey Ix gets the foul called against her, and I believe that's only the 4th of the quarter, so next one will be bonus for both teams with 4 fouls each and 4 timeouts left for each team. There's another pull-up jump shot, got another one.
I mean, Sydney Wagner just goes right back to her Main move right there. I mean, he can't pick it up. I mean, it just slows down time almost and just puts up the mid-range shot.
Yeah, definitely her shot of choice. And there's a tip ball going out of bounds off of Jada Roundhouse. Bulldogs will get a side out of bounds play. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. And an offensive foul called against number 24, Darby Leinerth.
Well, I believe that will be another turnover for the Bulldogs. That is just not what you want to see, as they're getting so close to tying this one up. I believe that would have been the first lead of, that first lead of the game almost. But Thunder still have. Oh,
boy, what a great look it was, and we got another jump ball. Sydney Wagner, a great look to get it underneath to, I believe, Willems. Or no, she's not in there. Did you see who that was, who had caught the ball underneath?
I believe that would be number 13.
Yeah, Roundhouse. That's who it was. I saw the 3 somewhere. 11 on the clock. Sydney Wagner trying to make something happen. Going to take it herself. No, dumps it inside. Haley Cole, another left-handed runner, gets the foul called.
Nothing but net right there, but the foul is called.
Yeah, that kind of seems to be the postman's play for, I've seen it in Cole and as well in another player from Trine. They get it just above the restricted circle, and they either take it right or left, kind of moving around their defender, throw up a little extended left-hander, and try to get to go. It hasn't gone lately, especially for the other player who I can't really remember who it was. It might have been Capuch who was in there. The other postman who's for the Thunder has gone in there multiple times. I remember she missed like 2 in a row down there, and it's really keeping the Bulldogs in here is a couple of these missed shots as Cole goes 2 for 2 from the line, makes it a 4-point lead. Bulldogs quickly get the ball down and taken away by Haley Cole.
Katie Tate trying to take it coast to coast, and she gets fouled on her way up. Great job from the Thunder, try to take that one all the way, but couldn't get it to go. This will be, I believe, Tate's first trip to the line. I could be wrong. But this will be a great opportunity here for the Thunder to get some more points up on the board and widen up the lead.
This is Katie Tate's first trip to the line. The rest of her team, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 36.6 seconds left in the first half, and a missed front end from Tate, who has not scored yet today. 0 for 2 from the field, 0 for 1 from deep range. Does have 1 rebound and 2 assists to add, and there's her first points. 5-point lead now for Trine. Adrian got to get something going. Haven't had much offense in these last couple of minutes, and that one almost taken away, but a foul called against Sierra Hines.
Great job from Hines to get past that screen, but just got a little bit too greedy trying to steal the ball away. That's how the foul gets called. Great opportunity here for the Bulldogs to put up a couple. Let's see if they can bring this down to 3 with about 30 seconds left.
Yeah, Trine over the limit now with 5 fouls, but only 30 seconds left in the half, so not really in too much foul trouble. Bulldogs now 4 of 6 from the line after that one. Shot clock turned off, 26 seconds left in the half. Wagner thinking about calling a timeout. I don't believe in women's it is a use or lose it as it is in the men's. Moving it around, looking inside, still on the arc. Back to Wagner. Over for Roundhouse. Almost a walk. Wagner up top, and she did walk right there.
This will leave the Bulldogs with about 6 seconds to put something up on the board. They're going to need a prayer here.
Yeah, 6 seconds, definitely plenty of time. As we've seen a couple of last-second dramatics. There, Skidmore can't get the layup to go. Wanting a foul was head coach Sam Miller. Not that he saw, but we sit here at halftime, 29-33. Bulldogs only down 4. Considering the last matchup they played against Trine, they only scored 35 points the whole game. They're sitting at 29 right now. Pretty good. What do you think, Braden?
So far, they've been pretty good. I mean, you got to rely on people like number 5, Kaylin Otto, who's going lights out from deep, shooting 3 of her 5. Great job from her, and also they've just been doing really good on the rebounding. One thing I would want to cut down on is the turnovers from both sides. I mean, that's just not a clean way of playing basketball, and that's why it's been relatively close both ways.
Yeah, that's really the name of the game. 6 turnovers for Trine, 10 for Adrian. Crazy how they have 4 more turnovers than Trine, but they're only down 4. Bulldogs shooting lights out. They're 5 of 11 from 3, as you said, 3 from Otto. Babb has 1, Skidmore has 1. And for Trine, they're shooting 1 of 7 from 3-point range. So that's really where the disparity is in this game thus far, is the turnovers, but also the shooting from Trine is what's able to have Adrian stay in this game.
I have to agree with you. The Thunder just need to get it down from deep, or they just need to continue with Sydney Wagner going into the mid-range.
Yeah, Bulldogs, in those last couple of minutes there, they didn't really score a lot. They have, however, shot 5 of their last 6. They've made 5 of the last 6 field goals, but, I mean, I said that like at the 2-minute mark. So we'll see if they can try to get some more shots off. They're shooting a good percentage this far, 10 of 21, almost 50%. And we are going to halftime break with Adrian down 4. 29-33 your score. You've been watching Bulldog basketball on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity, a time that you will always look back on as special years, never experienced before you arrived today, and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You have earned the right to be here through endless nights of studying, testing, writing, and dedication to learning. The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences, and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Now, as you face the world outside this academic haven, the concept of courage must not be left behind in your textbooks. It should be as alive in you today as your ambition to change the world for the better.
We were all born to be a Bulldog. Life drew us to this school, these people, and this tiny town. You were meant to be here to make a difference and to grow within yourself for the better. But what does it mean to truly be a Bulldog? Well, to scratch the surface, the students of Adrian College are anything but ordinary. The pride, grit, perseverance, and passion is absolutely unmatched. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2024. And know that today is yet another Bulldog victory.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859.
Second half starts to begin in just a short minute. 29-33, your score sits Adrian College trailing to the Trine Thunder. It's been a very close one, not really what we expected this far. Braden, what do you got?
Well, as I was saying earlier, I mean, last year's game was a shocking one of 84-35. I mean, our Bulldogs only put up 35 points. I mean, but this is a complete turnaround this year as they have locked down defensively and has been able to shoot the three.
Yeah, that one unable to go, an air ball from Darby Leinert. And here comes Trine on the transition. Nice backdoor cut, beautiful pass. Can't get the finish to go, though. Does Wagner, puts it back up. A tip-out pass, tipped rebound by Ix, and it's going to remain Trine ball. I got to say, these Thunder are very fundamentally sound. We were talking about at the break. I tell you what, Trine, it doesn't go unnoticed. The reaching with two hands to avoid the foul and to force the jump ball, leading with the hand closest to the ball on deflections, backdoor cuts. It's just been amazing to watch here as an announcer and as a basketball fan.
I have to completely agree with you, and that is exactly why they've been in the lead. They stuck to their fundamentals. They haven't gotten too fancy. But that will just been another reason why the game's been close, is the turnovers. Both sides have been turning over the ball a lot.
Yeah, Trine's 7th turnover of the game, first of the half. That one was a little questionable to call the offensive foul on a little extend of the arm. Maybe didn't get the best angle it from up here, even from a Bulldogs perspective. There's a nice little take off the runner, can't get it to go. Sidney Wagner, yet again, a nice one-handed pass. Left-handed, good from Aaron Sherwood.
That was so much juice on that pass. Was able to thread that needle. I mean, there's two defenders right there, and that's the kind of pass that we've been talking about, that like fundamental sort of pass. Two hands sort of deal to get that max amount of power, make sure that it is as accurate as it possibly can be. And that's how the Trine Thunder has been leading this one.
Yeah, that one knocked away. Sierra Hines takes a seat with her 3rd foul on that offensive foul. Bulldogs looking for their first points of the half. We're on a cold streak in the last 2 minutes. Like I said, they were 5 of 6 on their last field goals down the stretch. Another backdoor pass, unable. Good defense by Sherwood. Here comes Trine. Wagner kicks it out. Capuch got it for 3.
Capuch from downtown, sparking her 2nd 3 of the game. She was able to make the Trine's only 3 earlier in the first half, but now gets another one to go here in the second.
Yeah, Capuch shooting 33% from the deep range, and we have an early timeout from Coach Sam Miller, not liking what he's seeing thus far, as the Bulldogs now trail by 9 points, haven't scored yet in the quarter, and we'll go to a short break. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're watching Bulldog basketball on ACTV.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Don't miss Cameron Marlowe live at Adrian College on March 21st as a part of his Keeping the Lights On tour. General admission tickets are just $50, and AC students get in free. Grab yours today at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. Let's fill the house and keep the music going. That's March 21st, Cameron Marlowe at Adrian. Should be a good concert. Very excited to see him, and can't wait for that one. But here we got a good matchup at the Merrilat Sport and Fitness Center. Adrian College trailing 29-38 to the Trine Thunder, ranked number 17th in the nation.
You know, it's a David and Goliath sort of deal. I mean, kind of vice versa seasons going on with both sides, as that would be almost another turnover from the Bulldogs, but they're able to try and get something positive out of that, as that was X trying to get the layup attempt.
Yeah, nice hustle there from Darby Leinert on the attack. Lish can't get the runner to go. Nice defense by Wagner. A little bit of a back check there. Another pass inside. Stop, plop, shot. Good for Katie Tate. 40-29. Trine going on a run here, extending the lead.
Great job from Trine to now have a double-digit lead coming here in the third quarter. They just haven't been able to guard the perimeter really well and force turnovers when they need.
Yeah, and guard inside very well as well, as another forced shot, but a rebound. Morgan Babb can't get the putback to go. And here comes the Trine Thunder on a great pass, and one.
This is looking like a completely different Adrian College squad coming here into the third. They're just looking a little bit loose right now. I just look a little bit, lost in the sauce, as one would say. But they can lock back in here and take this one back.
Yeah, Adrian coming out a little bit flat-footed. Trine on the complete opposite side, coming out full force. Sydney Wagner on a great bullseye pass on that one, and that'll push their lead to 14. They're now on a 10-0 run to begin the half. Bulldogs got to get something. Tip pass again. +1 for the deflections count for Trine. Sydney Wagner moving inside. There's Katie Tate. Nice move. Left hand. Good.
Nice little shimmy-shammy from Katie Tate to bring it right to the paint. How do you do?
And a second timeout in less than 4 minutes from Coach Miller, arguing with the ref here, possibly a foul on their end. Well, they've really got to do their part on the offensive zone. I mean, it's almost like a hockey term, offensive zone here. They haven't scored yet in the third quarter.
I mean, it looks like a completely different team, as I was saying, coming here into the third quarter. But I got to tell you, I mean, both sides are, the Bulldogs are looking to lock in defensively coming in, and hopefully they'll start putting some points on the board. I mean, they're down 45-29 here in the third, but they still got a lot of time on their side.
Yeah, we'll head to a quick 30-second break, except we're not getting the okay from Dakota Schneider as our director today. Everyone else on shout-out for people working tonight. Cam Overmeyer on top cam, Dakota Schneider, our director, Braden Packard, and I in the booth. Our executive producer is Megan Abbey. Thank you for tuning in to this broadcast of Adrian College Television. And boy, BP, I thought we were going to have a close one here. Trine making it happen in the second half, coming out strong.
Well, as they say, they had me in the first half, not going to lie. But coming here into the second half, it's looking like the Trine Thunder have just been the aggressors here and just been taking advantage of the turnovers and the post play. I mean, Bulldogs have not been taking advantage of extending the range. I mean, they were 45% from three. Good reason for that because of Caitlin Otto. How about, just sub her back in and let her go lights out again.
Yeah, just outstanding perimeter defense here. As you said, from the Thunder, there's going to be a long two-pointer off the front iron. And Sydney Wagner going to lose the ball, and it's going to go to Trine. Nice little hustle from Darby Leinert. Just over 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Trine on a 12-0 run to open up the third quarter. And Morgan Babb now backing down her defender, going to get double teamed. A little fadeaway shot. That won't fall. Sydney Wagner with the rebound, really making her presence known in the third quarter. There's another long distance pass. Here's Wagner inside to Sherwood. Backing Ix down, getting her side, using the body, and good.
Great job from the Thunder to stick with the fundamentals as they look at Babb trying to go for the fadeaway turnaround jump shot. That typically doesn't go, and that just leads to another turnover from the Bulldogs, and it's just not looking like their half.
Yeah, maybe they spent all their bullets in the first half. They came out firing, scored 29 points. It's almost sounding like a broken record here this far. In the second half, they still haven't scored. And Trine about to be up by 20. They're up 18 right now, 5:30 left in the third quarter. Sydney Wagner getting a well-deserved rest. Trine bringing in a couple more of their subs. They've had 18 bench points in the first half, which is just unbelievable. You show, as we've seen, the Thunder, they weren't really getting a lot from their starters. So Coach Andy Rang brought in the subs to try to get something going. They were able to get it done. And there's a turnover, a little sloppy play from Trine, and a foul just in front of half court going to be called against Katie Tate.
That would be a great break for the Bulldogs, as that would be a great force of the turnover and to get the foul. Great positioning as well here for the Bulldogs. That will be about half court. Let's see if Kylie Skidmore can direct some traffic and get some points on the board here in the third.
Now let's see if they can get any kind of offensive going in the half-court set. Really haven't had much. A little bit of a 1-4 look here. 2 posts at the high elbows. Over in the corner, Hannah Lish looking. Got Riley. Still very stagnant. 14 on the clock. Moving inside, a very forced shot. Unable to go, and a foul going down the other way.
Great hustle from the Bulldogs all around. I mean, that was a great layup attempt. It took a lot to withstand that sort of contact. Looking for the foul there, but just wasn't able to get it to go. This will be the Thunder getting the inbounds pass, but Bulldogs able to play that full court press. Something that I was kind of surprised to see here early on here in the third.
Yeah, Bulldogs will definitely looking to conserve their energy a little more. Coach Miller really only goes about 8 deep on his bench. Top of the key three, good from Madison Hudson.
Trine Thunder now looking pretty good from three as they've been able to knock down here in the second half.
Yeah, really finding their rhythm. Anya Riley moved her feet, trying a little too much, a little excited with the ball.
That'll just be another turnover for the Bulldogs. Just another offensive opportunity here for the Thunder. Let's see if they're able to capitalize.
Yeah, Sydney Wagner checks back in. Only a quick minute or two break for her. Now moving around. Nice poke there by Ix. Riley picks it up. Looking, it's got Skidmore. No numbers, but she will try to drive anyway. Spins, looks inside. Can't get that one to go, and the Bulldogs really haven't had a lot of high percentage shots this second half. And here comes Wagner. If you blink, you'll miss her.
I mean, a lot of these buckets from the Trine Thunder have come from fast break, and also they've just been sticking with their fundamentals. A lot of the plays from the Bulldogs have just been a lot of like post, like step backs, a lot of like dream shakes. You don't really see that here in the post, and that's not a lot of high percentage shots. Let's see if the Bulldogs can stick with their fundamentals, just go for a little bit more easier shots here in the post.
Yeah, it's been difficult to watch. I mean, a lot of their, like we said, high percentage shots, they still haven't scored, but a lot of fading away, trying to step through shots, trying to bank it off the glass. It's not really, you're not really going to get a lot of fouls called when you're doing that. It's really hard to get a foul called when you're going to fade away from the basket. It's nearly impossible for them to foul you unless they, come at you hard.
like looking at a lot of Luka Doncic highlights, and I don't blame you. He is really good to look at if you're looking for references and how to get better at the game, especially post-play. But some of the things he do, I mean, that's why he's in the NBA.
Yeah, it's great. As far as the other side, I would say Sydney Wagner definitely reminds me of Caitlin Clark. And I know people are going to think, that's a far stretch, and, don't get into that person with Mahomes or whatever, you say. But she's really facilitating very well, moving the ball up and down the court, transitioning, takes the easy shot, makes the right pass. She's just been playing outstanding. Struggled a little bit the first half, has now found her stride in the second half. Third quarter, and a nice hustle play by Anya Riley, but a foul called.
I believe that will be Bulldogs ball. It will be. All right.
Yeah, it is. For some reason, I might have had my end switched up. It was Anya Riley was trying to receive the ball. A clear foul then against Trine. Now the Bulldogs get a set play underneath the basket. Finds Ix. Top of the key, 3 for Hannah Lish. Off the left iron, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, though, from Tierman. Anya Riley spin, and there's a nice move.
Exactly what I wanted to see. Ending off that streak, finally putting some points up here in the third.
Yeah, their first points. Trine, here's Wagner. Can't get her 3 to go. A little bit of a heat check there. Rebound by Riley. And here comes Tierman on the break. Pass Lish up top at the Bulldog logo. Setting up the offense. Closely guarded by Willems. And there's a nice tip pass on the break as Hines gets inside, and there's the foul.
Right there, a great job right there from Wagner, being just right there for the rebound, especially for the second chance bucket. I know it doesn't count, but just hypothetically just being right there for your teammate, especially to help him right up.
Yeah, she's been all over the court. Can't say too much more about Sydney Wagner defensively, offensively. Just been showing out here in the second half, maybe making a case for Player of the Year in the MIAA. Definitely one to keep watch out on as it's Trine in the second half now is going to be a 21-2 run. They've outscored Adrian 21-2 in the third quarter. And before the break, we didn't even have a break because Coach Sam Miller has called his third timeout in this quarter. He didn't call any in the first half because it was a great half, but now he's called 3, and honestly is a little bit of a questionable call timeout. I mean, I know you want to stop the runs, and you got to regroup your team, but calling 3 timeouts in less than 7 minutes, I mean, maybe that's why he's on the bench and I'm up here.
I have to agree with you. I mean, sometimes you just have a halftime speech that just sparks something in you. You just come in and you just attack it so differently. And I feel like that's what happened with the Trine Thunder. And with the Bulldogs, it's just been turnovers. But I feel like this is just something to build off of, just something to learn from and to just come attack it here in the fourth. I mean, they got a little bit of time here left in the third. But coming into the fourth, learn from these mistakes and trying to attack them and try and extend your range just a little bit.
Yeah, I think they got to shoot a couple more three-pointers. I know it's kind of not really the right thing to say. A nice move inside there off the glass. Beautiful by Katie Tate. Brings the Bulldogs back on offense. Hannah Lish handling the ball. Sydney Wagner closely guarding her. Lish picks up her dribble inside to Babb. Collapsing, triple teaming her. The Thunder kicks out. There's a three-pointer from Linerth, long. And a great hustle by both parties in Willems and Tierman to get the jump ball. It'll be going down as Trine ball.
Got a few substitutions in here for both sides. Let's see if this will be what the Bulldogs needed. Just a fresh new squad here. Everybody gets rested up and comes back in looking good.
As for Trine, their offense has just been clicking. As we said, scored over 20 points in this third quarter. Really moving the ball around. Sydney Wagner definitely the focal point. A lot of assists. We'll have to check her totals at the break. And a nice right-handed runner, just a little too strong from Hines. And here comes Lish. Excuse me, that's Otto bringing the ball up. Now Lish with the ball. Picks up her dribble. Back to Otto. Still nothing really going. Great defense by Sierra Hines, and it's going to go down. Thunder ball.
That is so, like that. You can't play any better defense than that on the perimeter. You can't. I mean, it just felt like a sort of like a Gary Payton, sort of like a glove almost. I mean, it just locked down defensively. You rarely see that nowadays.
Yeah, Trine having a lot of deflections, going for their mark of 32. And trying back on offense, Sydney Wagner finds her hole, gets inside, score it.
And it's looking like Skidmore is going to be trying to facilitate this offense with a little over 20 seconds left of this third quarter.
Yeah, Bulldogs, just an awful third quarter. Really want to forget about it. And there just culminates in that an air ball three from Kaylin Otto. And Anya Riley with the offensive rebound gets it to go and gets the foul.
Let's see if a trip to the cherry stripe can clear their minds. Try get quick 2 easy buckets right here. And just come into the fourth with a fresh mindset. Because that's all you can really do. I mean, come in here into the third, what happened happened, but come in here into the fourth, you can learn, be like Tony Stark.
Yeah, good reference there, BP. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Sydney Wagner trying for one last. She's going to pass it. Trying a little too much. Time runs out on her. A little bit of a scuffle there. And finally, the end of the quarter, what we as Bulldog fans have been waiting for. Let's just forget about that. 3 points they scored. Trine an unbelievable 25 points that quarter. We will move to the fourth quarter after this commercial break. Come back for the fourth. Trine looking to put away the Bulldogs 58-32. You're watching ACTV.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Stay connected with all the action by following at Adrian College TV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at Adrian College TV today. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you don't miss any action on the YouTube channel here, and maybe even drop a like. I heard we get paid based on the likes we get on the video. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, don't get me started. I'll create a bunch of accounts for that. Anyhow, don't be shy. Hit the bell notification to be let known of all broadcasts here at Adrian College. Now, if you love a little bit more than just basketball, want to watch a little bit more football, hockey, hit the bell notification to be let known of all broadcasts here at Adrian College.
Yeah, busy weekend coming up here for Adrian College sports. Men's D1 tomorrow at 7:30. I will be on the call for that along with Sean Whitmer. For the Lady Dogs, their next home game is this Saturday at 1 p.m. Michael Hale and Forrest Vernier will be on the call for that one. Well, we still have 9 minutes and 50 seconds left to finish up this game. Bulldogs looking for a little more offense after scoring an abysmal 3 points in the third quarter. It's just been a shutdown defense from Trine, and gets that one to go is Morgan Babb.
Morgan Babb, the leading scorer for the Bulldogs, is able to get that one to go. And that will be her 5th point of this game.
There's another top of the key three. Nothing but net from Sierra Hines. And we have a fallen Bulldog on the court. And we will maybe take a break. Getting it from Dakota. 61-34 is your score. 9:22 left in the first half, and we'll take a short commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
10 years ago, Adrian College Television set out on a mission to bring the excitement, the passion, and the unforgettable moments of Bulldog athletics to fans everywhere. From the field to the court, from nail-biting finishes to championship victories, ACTV has been there to capture it all.
Yeah, Jordan Spear. Happy birthday, buddy. I'm sure.
This year, we celebrate a decade of dedication, 10 years of innovation, teamwork, and delivering the energy of Adrian College straight to your screen. Here's to the next chapter of ACTV, because at Adrian College, the story is just beginning.
Welcome back, folks, inside the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center for some Wednesday night hoops. Anya Riley taken off for a little injury, not looking too good, but we're back to some action. Jenna Tierman substitutes for her and has the ball now, swings it around. There's Otto, gets it inside. Ix double teamed down inside. Nice tipped from Hines, who just hit the three. Morgan Babb along two, got it.
Great shot from Babb as she is finally looking like her first half self, able to put up some shots. Now putting up 7 points in the game, but still Caitlin Otto is the leading scorer with 11 points.
Yeah, Otto, 3 of 6 from the three-point range, all in the first half. That's really what I think the Bulldogs need to do, is try to make some more three-pointers. But it's really hard because the Thunder perimeter defense has been really stellar. They're not letting him get any space. Probably the halftime talk was limit the three-pointers, and they really haven't had any kind of jump shot space, nothing to go on. They've been forced to take fadeaway shots into the paint and really low percentage shots. That's why the Bulldogs were only held to 3 points in the third quarter. A great testament to the Trine's defense.
I have to agree with you, especially one player to really shout out on the Hines defense. On the Trine defense is Hines. I mean, she's been locking up everybody on the perimeters, able to get a lot of deflections, get some steals. Also, Sydney Wagner not only playing her role defensively, but also offensively. She is definitely a leader for this team.
Yes, she is, and Bulldogs down 36-61, just over 8 minutes to go in the game. There's a three-pointer from Babb off the back iron. And a foul is going to be called against Caitlin Otto, a little bit of an over-the-back call. Probably could have let that one go, but Sydney Wagner brings the ball up, having a great night herself, dishing out passes, making the right play, putting her Thunder in position to take this one home. Like up top, swinging around like a hot potato are these Thunder. Wagner up top, gets inside for Sherwood, backing down Ix, gets inside, uses the body, finishes off the glass.
It looks effortless. I mean, come on. I mean, they just do all the fundamentals, do everything right. They do the right amount of spacing, and then when they push towards the paint, they don't do anything too fancy. Don't do a fadeaway. They don't do no spin. The only spin that they do is the half spin, and that is going right to the basket.
And one. Aubrey Ix gets the bucket to go and the foul.
Ix now with 8 points. Let's see if she can get to 9. She's been a big contributor so far tonight.
Hannah Lish back into the lineup for the Bulldogs, taking out Tierman, and here comes Ix with her three-point make and can't get it to go. But a rebound, Morgan Babb, hard inside, gets it to go. A little bit of a 4-point swing there.
I think 2 is better than 1 right there as the Bulldogs are able to swipe that one away. Great job for the Bulldogs, able to get the offensive rebound, as that is kind of the harder ones to angle.
Yeah, I will say the Bulldogs are great defensively, on rebounding, both defensively and offensively, as Sydney Wagner just does what she does, getting space, making the bucket. But the Bulldogs, great rebounding, and they do a lot of offensive rebounding as well. Believe this, 37% of their total rebounds this season have been offensive rebounds. I mean, that number is just unheard of. As comparison, Trine, 30% of their rebounds have been offensive. So it's 7% difference, but at this point in the season, with enough spread and enough range, it's a lot.
It definitely, like the 37% offensive rebounds definitely comes from the Bulldog style of play. They're definitely an in-post drive to the paint sort of team. They do have some snipers on that sort of team. They got some three-point shooters, but a lot of their offensive opportunities come from the paint. Caitlin Otto is definitely showing that to be a difference, though, going 3 for 6 from 3. 3 for 6 for 3, but hasn't been able to get anything down in this second half. Let's see if you can get something down, something going for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, she's gone quiet, and really everyone on the Bulldogs has gone quiet. They've only scored 11 points since halftime. It's been a real struggle for them. Unlike their usual selves, I mean, they usually heat up throughout the game. In the first quarter, they scored the least amount of points, and then the second more, third more, and the fourth quarter even more points that they've scored. Each quarter they get progressively more. They score more points. It's almost like they're heating up into the game, which is good to see, but unfortunately not the case here tonight.
And it really comes down from Trine learning to set their feet. I mean, that is just exactly what you want to see. Allison Kapuch being one of the greater shooters on the team, leading in percentage with 42. I mean, she realizes, hey, it really comes down to having a good base and having a good release, and that's what is the big difference here coming into the second.
Yeah, Kapuch definitely one of those girls to just shoot a lot of threes. As Skidmore gets that little runner to go, as we've seen a lot of those. And I'll tell you a crazy stat about Kapuch at the next whistle. But here comes the Thunder, back on offense. Sydney Wagner not in there right now, getting her well-deserved rest. Her stat line right now sitting at 14 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. As back and forth we go in the neutral zone. 2 turnovers, 1 for Adrian. Trine takes it back. Set back up. Down low. Here's Haley Cole. Gets a nice little runner to go.
She had the wide open opportunity, but she realized that Ix could have blocked it, so she used her body to her advantage with a great post spin. Phenomenal job there from the Trine Thunder.
Yeah, they lead 70-42 now, and there's a corner 3 from Morgan Babb. Short again, tipped up, and another offensive rebound. Hannah Lish. Now on the right side, here's Leinerth inside for Babb. Double team, tries to get it to Ix. Taken away, nice hands from the Thunder who go on the break. Here's Hudson, can't get the right angle to go. Kapuch, another 3, can't get it to fall. Lish gets the rebound in transition, but Coach Sam Miller takes his final timeout with exactly 4 minutes to go in the game, trailing 42-70. And we'll head to our media timeout under 5 minutes. A Trine leads 70-42. Fourth quarter coming down the stretch. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more.
And we're back. And as promised, a crazy stat from Allison Kapuch. This season coming into this game, she has shot 88 field goals, 88 shots from the floor, and get this, 78 of them have been three-pointers. So she's only shot 10 shots that weren't three-pointers.
As you were saying before the game, that's some Jack Golke sort of stats there in Oakland. And I don't blame you. March Madness legend.
Yeah, Jack Golke, a little bit of a local hero in Michigan, upsetting Kentucky back in March, broke a lot of brackets, including mine. And a nice backdoor bounce pass to the basket. Can't get it to fall. It'll put the Bulldogs back in possession. There's a nice little cut. Morgan Babb gets the foul. Can't get the bucket to drop.
No, great job withstanding the contact. Just couldn't get it to go. Let's see if she can knock these two down to bring it within. I can't really do my math like that. That number is really big.
I believe that'll cut it to 27.
So thank goodness I did well enough on the SAT. I don't got to do math here. So I'm a little bit lost in the sauce when it comes down to that.
Morgan Babb goes 2 for 2 from the line. Trine looking over, top of the key. Here's Snodgrass over the right side, back for Madison Wagner. Looking inside, nice hand from Skidmore, taken away. Here's Tierman moving up the court. Nice pass over to Leinerth. Up top, Tierman to Skidmore, looking inside for Babb. Had her open, but now he doesn't. But that's going to be a foul.
That'll be a reach-in foul that they'll call.
And the Thunder are over the limit. So Morgan Babb will head back to the line. Can't get the first one to fall.
Babb is now tied with Otto for the most points on the team with 11. Now has the most with 12.
Here comes Trine. A little bit of a cold stretch for them in their offense, but they can afford it at this point in the game in their lead. Swinging it around. Now gets it inside. Here's Marks. That one looks to be tipped by Tierman. Marks gets it back. And Wagner back in the rush. Kicks it out. Taking it baseline is Horton. Goes around. Inside, a foul.
Great call as they'll send the Thunder to the line with just a little under 2.5 minutes left of this fourth.
This will be number 10, Olivia Marks, the sophomore from Hanna, Indiana. Nothing but net on her first attempt on the night. Shooting 80% from the line. Now she is 10 of 12 on the year. Good to see her stroking it very well. Now the Bulldogs back on offense. Here's Lish inside to Babb. A nice defensive play from Wagner. Now Lish, a nice long pass along the baseline, and it trickles out of bounds all the way into the blue gym.
And a quick little shout out to Trine, and coming from Angola, Indiana. I tend to visit there with my family every now and then. You know, go there for, you know, Pizza King or Bubba's Pizza, but very nice town to go to.
And another travel inside. Well, unfortunately, we haven't seen a travel call in a while, which is good for both sides. But still, Bulldogs turning it over at an alarming rate.
Okay, you got my reference there talking about the traveling. Okay, that's good. Okay, we got Morgan Babb from deep.
Can't get to go, but it's Kylie Skidmore with the second chance opportunity. Couldn't get their layup to fall, and we have a jump ball, and it'll go down as Thunder ball with 1:45 left in the game. Here comes Trine. Dishing it back and forth is Horton. Gets it inside for Snodgrass. Working A little bit of a turnaround fade. Can't get it to go. Nice offensive rebound. Put back reverse layup from Olivia Marks.
Now that was some fancy jelly roll layup right there. I mean, oh my goodness. Kyrie Irving-esque, as you will.
And another block, but they're going to be called for a foul against Alexis Snodgrass with 75 seconds on the clock. It'll be Darby Leinert heading to the line.
With just a little bit over a minute, both sides have played well defensively here in the first half, but coming into the second, Trine Thunder just popped off offensively. Dave just ran away with this one. And it was just nice to see it come together, stick with the fundamentals. Bulldogs tried to get a little bit too fancy with it. And you'll see that.
Yeah, just an outstanding performance here in the second half by Trine, coming out firing. They scored 41 points in the second half. Adrian has only scored 18, I believe, if my math is correct. Just about a minute on the clock left in the game. And here's Jordan Walters. Hands it off for Olivia Marks. Now trapped. Walters again. Nope, that's Wagner. Nice little pump fake. Gets inside. And Olivia Marks with another bucket. 45 seconds to go. Bulldogs trail 47-76. And on the left wing that's McCullough. Now Tierman dishing it around. Here's Lish going baseline. Little runner gets the foul though.
Great job just taking it to the paint. I mean, you just stick with your, as I was saying earlier, sticking with your bread and butter. I mean, just knowing what your team strives at offensively and just sticking with it. And know that your team, 37% of the rebounds comes from offensively. So just sticking with that and knowing that your team has your back if you miss.
And Alish at the line, shooting 63% on the year. Goes 2 for 2 there. Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 32, Riley Troth. And the shot clock turned off, less than 30 seconds. Looks like Trine may just hold this, or maybe now. Let's try a little offense with the bench players, getting some nice playing time. Olivia Marks really standing out. Hopefully appalling to head coach Andy Rang, making her presence known. Going inside, there's Horton. Left wing three, dagger.
And that will do it. Nail in the coffin as the Bulldogs to just dribble this out.
And that one is going to do it. Your final score, Adrian College 49, Trine University 79. And BP, it's been a tale of two halves. First half, very close game, back and forth. We win, high energy from the Bulldogs, trying a little bit off, only made 1 3-pointer. And then all of a sudden it was the flip of a light switch in the second half. Trine comes out, bang, hits him with defense, offense. Sydney Wagner really showing out that third quarter. Unbelievable. Her final stat line, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. She had a double-double. And unfortunately for the Bulldogs, they scored 3 points in the third quarter and not much more in the fourth. What do you got?
Well, I have to say here, it really started from that halftime speech from Trine. They definitely communicated about the turnovers in the first, and that's what definitely made the difference here coming into the second half. Started definitely in the third with them putting up those points, definitely extending their reins and being able to shoot the threes, relying on, I believe, Capuch. But I just lights out from deep, been able to set her feet and just knows when to release it. Just green every single time. But from the Bulldogs, they were able to hold out defensively as long as they could, both play from both sides.
Yeah, Trine really came out, had great defensive pressure on the perimeter, not letting Adrian get any more three-pointers. I believe they didn't make a three-pointer in the second half. They were 5 of 7 or something like that in the first half, and they didn't make one in the second half. So great perimeter defense from Trine, inside as well, forcing the turnovers, all those deflections. It's great to see from a very fundamentally sound and definitely a team to watch moving forward as we get into March.
I have to completely and wholeheartedly agree with you, and I wish the best luck for Trine and the rest of their season.
Well, that's going to do it here from the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center. Your Bulldogs will be back in action this Saturday, 1 o'clock. Final score, Trine University 79, Adrian College 49. From all of us here at ACTV, Braden Packard and Nathan Lindner, so long, everybody.